Good afternoon. Teacher Penny is here, and my name is Penny Meyer, and I'm a teacher for children, younger children, and I also have experience about psychology a little bit, and then also, uh, I also like did something about finance, also, with accounting and money and budget and stuff on my own, or I used to work in the company, basically many years ago before I have a bit children, on my own. So I, I'm here today to share with you the second part of my past, which is I already talked about the past. Previously, I talked about the past, can be helpful and can be funny, and then you can just be happy about something past, and you should keep it or let go or share with somebody to make you happy. So today I'm going to share a little detail about my past. Maybe my past can help, or maybe can help myself looking in the mirror right now, talking to mirror, and maybe my past can help some people to see that there's nothing really bad in their life, then maybe my past was worse than them. So what happened was is, in order for me to live with a big family, it was not easy, I tell you, because I have 12 of us. My brother, sister is 12 of us, but three passed away before. Let me see here. Two passed away before I was born. Then I grew up with, 10 of us altogether. And then I have two nieces and nephew who from one of my sister, they came to live with us. So we have bigger family in a way. So upstairs in my house, we have three bedrooms. So we slept in the same floor, in the mattress and whatever. I'm sure, in the old-fashioned way, you guys may sleep in the floor. But in Asia, in my family, we slept on the floor. But we have mattress and stuff, like a straw mat, something. And what I'm saying is that there's three rooms. It's one, it's my bedroom with my parents. I slept with my parents, and I love it. And I'll tell you more about that. Why I like it so much. So it has to do with how do you call it? Psychology and a psychological things to what's good and bad to sleep with the parents. But anyway, in any case, I had so much in my family that I went through, which is good and bad. So let me tell you good things about it. Good thing about my bedroom, the wall connecting to the movie theater. So we have a French door and the backstage of the theater connecting, to our bedroom wall. So which is incredible. And then somehow I just, you know, could hear all night long about that and talk about that. I couldn't sleep. My mom had to be awake all the time, for me to go to fall asleep first, and I don't, because I have a lot of fears about, I have a lot of fears and anxiety about ghost basically, or scary movies, and you know somehow I just didn't like that at all, so I always like hallucinated of seeing things like a curtains, I could see ghosts, a woman dress and skirt, and it scared me a lot. So I grew up in that kind of scare. And plus, when my brother played voodoo or something, I don't know, but somehow it's a psychic thing, and that drive me nuts and create something scary in my family. So that's part of it. So what I would suggest is being that it was so bad, it took me years and years and years to grow out of it. And I remember that a lot of scary movie, for example, one of the movie, there was an old one, I think it's from another country or something. The movie has a snake, a little baby snake all over in a woman's hair. She's like an alien or something. She just had little baby snakes. It crawl all over her hair. It's like her hair basically, but it had live snakes. So, and I grew up scared on that about the hair. So I see things. My eyes kind of could see, like, when I was panicked or scared or something. I could see everything, even my palms. I could see lies everywhere. I could see on the air anywhere lines, which is a line like snake, and it's kind of like move around. So everywhere I see when I got nervous or something, and it actually it's happened at night mostly before I went to sleep. When I get really frustrated or something, and I have a hard time thinking of something, I could see lines everywhere. So it was so hard for me to get out of it, and it took me many years, and somehow let's see how long it took me. It took me until I was like early 20s, and it went away. Somehow, I told myself one day that it will go away. It was just nothing, you know. So, but my mom would put like a hot water, warm water on top of my hand in a bowl, and then I put in my hand because I got cold. My hands palms all always get so cold. So every time it happened to me, that line things come out to my eyes, and I could see eyes. I could see my mom's face had lines and everywhere. So it's not easy to live that kind of panic attack, or the anxiety attack, and it was so hard for me to live. And so that's why one of the reasons my mom always had me in the room, and because I was the youngest one, and I loved being with my mother, and I had to sleep next to my mother all those time until I was 17. So basically that's, I grew up with my sleeping next to my mom until I was, I believe, 17. Yeah. So this not easy to tell your kid to show your kid about something scary and stuff, because some children, some kids, they just can't take the pressure of being scared, and it eats into them, to their mind. It makes them scared for the rest of their life, or it makes them get panic all the time every time they see some ghost movie and this and that. It was so hard, for them to understand that, because they think it's real. So I would suggest that please try not to bring the ghost movie for the little children, because that was not okay for them. You can improve yourself because you grow out, the fact, the truth about life. Think this is not real, this is real. But for the kids, for God's sake, keep those movies away from them. Anything that maintain, or even storybooks or anything about ghosts or something, I would say if they're not in the third grade or fourth grade, if they're not in the third grade, just don't, try not to do. You know what I mean? And you should see how damaged I got from that, just to see those ghost movie and scary movie, and then everybody telling me scary movie. Especially I was in Thailand. There's a lot of ghost movie and stories, and then VG. I was like bored or something. It's so many of them, and the darkness and everything, and everybody telling me stories about it. And I keep it because I was very sensitive child, and I got really scared. So, but now I said, ghost, go away. I kept telling myself, that's not real. I touched the window, I touched the curtains. I mean, it took years and years to recover that. So that's what I would suggest, is not to do that to your kids, because that kids might need psychology someday. It's really scary. And especially I slept next to the wall of the movie theater, so every time they have a ghost movie and everything, I got really scared. All the screaming and everything, and the movie finished at 11 o'clock at night. Tell you, it was not easy for me to go to sleep. That's why my mom was there. The lights always on. Believe it or not, I had to sleep with the lights on until, how old was I? I would say I was by myself, I think, until I was like 50, late 40s, more like it. That when I became like brave and stuff, it took a while. And please try not to do that to your kids. It's really important. So Also, try to read something pleasant, show them pleasant, watch anything that pleasant, it's more pleasant and not really hurtful to their feelings, because children feeling it's just so important. And if your parents think about when your childhood, maybe you are brave, you're not afraid of anything, maybe because of your environment you grew up teaching you to be brave, but the kids don't get it. So, well, I hope this has helped, of my experience, and hope to talk to you next time. Please stay safe. And, you know, I don't know what to say. It's just at this time, be safe, everybody. And be happy. Let the good past come in and laugh about it. And that's it. Have a good day and wonderful evening. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.